Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher. Welcome to Sweetwater's Guitars and Gear. This time out, a super compact, portable solution for amplifying your acoustic guitar live. Let's get started. Today we're checking out the Acoustic Fly Rig from Tech 21. The Fly Rig family of products combine the SansAmp analog processing that emulates an amplifier along with digital effects processing into a super compact unit. The one we're looking at today is specifically aimed at acoustic guitar, and it makes an ideal companion when you're playing out live. The Acoustic Fly Rig combines everything that you need to basically plug your guitar in and start playing. Let's take a tour. Beginning on the far right, the first thing we see is a phase flip switch. Now this allows you to invert the polarity of your guitar signal, and that's helpful if you're playing with a mic'd guitar along with the direct signal that's coming from the Acoustic Fly Rig. When you combine those together, sometimes they can be out of polarity. Flipping that switch will give you the richest sound. Next up, we have the compressor section of the Acoustic Fly Rig. Now this is the first processor that your acoustic guitar signal is going to see when it enters the unit. You turn on the compressor section by hitting the far right foot switch. And when you do, the controls for the compressor illuminate. We've got a level control, and we've got a control that sets the amount of compression. Now, a compressor is very useful to have for a direct signal coming from an acoustic guitar. What can happen is when you hit the guitar too hard, you can start to get a real unpleasant quacking sort of sound out of the pickup that's in the guitar. This helps to tame those transients, smooth the signal out, give you a more consistent dynamic level. It's particularly useful when you're doing heavy strumming. Next up, we have a boost section, which pushes your volume up, and that level is adjustable with this knob here. You can engage the boost with a foot switch, which makes it very easy to pop your volume up when you want to take a solo. Next up, we have the SansAmp section of the Acoustic Fly Rig, and it's really the heart of things as far as our guitar signal goes. This emulates the effects of an amplifier, so it really takes out those transients that can come with a direct signal. We engage that with a push button switch because you're typically not going to be turning that on and off too often during a performance. The controls here include a level control, a 3-band semi-parametric EQ, and a low-pass filter. The low-pass filter lets everything below a certain point get through, and so it helps to tame those ultra-high frequencies that typically can come off of a direct acoustic guitar signal. As far as the EQ goes, we have a low or a bass control, a high or a treble control, and then we have a mid-range control that we can sweep in frequency, and that allows us to tune right in on the resonance of the guitar. We have two functions in the Acoustic Fly Rig that can help you tame feedback on stage. First up, we have that phase flip switch that we looked at earlier. Flipping the phase can sometimes invert what's happening coming out of the monitors and help to defeat any feedback problems you might have. But more importantly, we also have a notch filter built in. That's sweepable in frequency, so you can tune it in on exactly where the feedback might be occurring, and we can engage that using this push button. Our next processor is built-in reverb, and we have two settings here, a smaller room type setting and a larger hall type setting. We can engage that with a foot switch, and we have a control here for the amount of reverb. Here's the small room, and here's the large room. Our final processing section in the Acoustic Fly Rig is a delay and chorus. You can switch between those two functions. So if we engage that with a foot switch, we can set the effect level, the number of repeats, and the delay time using the knobs at the top. We can also tap in whatever tempo we want. When we hit the DLA/CH switch, we switch to chorus. You can get everything from subtle chorus effects to almost a 12-string guitar effect. We have a 1/4-inch jack that can be switched to headphone output, and we also have an XLR jack, and you can lift the ground on that if you're having buzzing problems. Let's listen to a few sounds from the Acoustic Fly Rig. To begin, here's our dry signal without any processing at all. If we engage the SansAmp section, the EQ and the low-pass filter will really help us shape the acoustic guitar tone. We can add some compression to smooth things out. Now let's turn off the compressor and add in some reverb. We'll go back to the small room reverb setting and add in some delay. One very important final feature is also included with the Acoustic Fly Rig, and that's that it has a built-in tuner. Simply hold the tap button down. The tuner switches on and the guitar also muted, so you can tune silently. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Acoustic Fly Rig from Tech 21. I've really enjoyed playing through this unit. It's an awesome solution for portable, fully produced acoustic guitar sound on stage. Thanks for joining me for Sweetwater's Guitars and Gear. Be sure to tune in next time. We'll have more guitars, more amps, more effects, and we'll be making lots of music. I'm Mitch Gallagher.